Good morning, I hope everyone's well today, thank you for watching. This video is a little bit darker than normal, so I do apologise, both figuratively and literally. Not been able to get to sleep this morning, and it's because I've seen this video earlier on today. I'm going to play it for you now. If nobody else is worried about this, I'm here to tell you that you're deluded. You're deluding yourself. Any person that watches that video should be gravely concerned. I know I am, and that's one of the reasons why I'm up tonight. We're going to go into some dark places on this video, so please, you've been warned. So we're going to get into the meat of the video now, so thank you. Why do the people of certain communities, why do they behave this way? It's a show of dominance, it's a show of domination. They are literally saying, this is our land now, and we do not adhere to your laws, and we do not adhere to the way that you do things. This has been enabled by the state. The state could stop this tomorrow if they chose to. Now I'm going to put this next part of the conversation into a hypothetical thought experiment. And I'm going to do that because we don't do conspiracy theories on this channel, because that would be wrong and I'd probably be demonetized for that. So we'll put it into a hypothetical. We'll put it into a fictional universe. If I wanted to divide a nation to conquer it, what would I do? The first thing I would do is I would splinter off and I would devolve power away from central governments. So if the masses, the populace, wanted to get change as a united country from the united government, they can't really do it. So I would siphon off control, and I would siphon control in any which way I can. I would siphon it off so that the people in these siphoned or siloed areas do not vote with their brothers and sisters from other parts of the country. I would do that first of all because that way you've got a divided voting bloc, and nobody can vote for the same thing because there's different principles and different things to vote for in different areas. So you've splintered the voter base, and the solidarity that people depend on to actually get meaningful change in the country has been broken. So that's the first thing I would do. The second thing I'd probably do is abolish the Treason Act. So me, as the current ruler of the country, cannot be held accountable for my actions. I'd do that. Then I would create regulatory bodies, and I would regulate what people can watch on the television, the radio and the internet. And I would do that so anything that is outside of my overseen window, what I've decided the polite society can actually talk about, can be illegal. I would do that next. Then I would give all of my power to anybody but me, whether that's devolved authorities, whether that's NGOs, non-government organisations, or big supernatural bodies. I would give them lots of power as well, and that way you're never held accountable because nothing is never really your fault. I'll probably do that next, and then I would make it illegal to say anything is wrong outside of your own house, and I might even go further than that, and I might even say, right, if other people in the house think that you're being hateful or you're being bigoted, we'll give them the power to report you to the police. I would, of course, make it illegal for you to own firearms, or make it as hard as possible for you to defend yourself. And I would make sure that the native population of the country is not recognised as such in law. So you can look at other countries that have indigenous populations, such as America or Australia. They have protections for their indigenous peoples. I would make it so my country, that I want to change and I want to govern in the way that I see fit, doesn't have the same protections for its native people. And that means if I chose to substitute a portion or the entire population with people that are not from that particular country, then you can't really complain about it, because it's just a like-for-like exchange. If you think any of this sounds familiar, it's because it is familiar. This is everything that's been done to us. In my opinion, of course, your mileage may vary as always, by our ruling class. We have got no protections and we are completely powerless. The hope that I have is that this will and can change. More and more people are waking up to this, and this is what we need to unite behind. The idea and the hope that we're not alone. I matter, the people that watch this channel matter, and the wider public do matter as well. It's not racist to say that you want a country that you can call your own. And it's not racist to say that demographic change is real, and it's a real threat. And you need to be aware, and you need to be awake to the fact that in 100 years, will England, will Scotland, indeed will this United Kingdom, be recognisable as the same thing that our fathers, our grandfathers, and the entirety of the British that came before us, will they even recognise it? This is what keeps me awake tonight. Anyway, I didn't want to be a Debbie Downer, but these are just my thoughts, and like and subscribe if you think I've got a point, as always. Have a good evening, and I'll see you in the next video.